What's up, everybody? Happy Halloween, and welcome to the very last episode of Godzillatober. And I know the last episode was Godzilla Kong New Empire, and you probably thought that was it, but we have one more bonus episode, number 36. Here we go. Godzilla versus the Wolfman. And don't worry, because I won't be wearing my Wolverine mask the entire video, even though I would like to. Let's go. Hey everybody, thanks for watching. I'm Jared Fearing. I'm a lifelong Godzilla fan and a big fan of Halloween. And nothing says Halloween like monster movies. So this year, for the month of October, we're going to review every single Godzilla movie, from Gojira all the way to Godzilla and Kong the New Empire. So join me this month for a new video every single day and see if I go insane in the process. Let's get to it. Now, if you've never actually heard of Godzilla vs. the Wolfman, that's okay, because it's essentially a fan film. So, there's been lots of Godzilla fan films over the years, and we don't have time to cover them all. What makes this movie special is that its director actually worked as a production assistant on Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla and Terror of Mechagodzilla. So he already had his foot in the door on actual Godzilla productions when he came up with this idea. Now, Shizuo Nakajima started making this movie in 1983, and that was actually the time that there was a huge werewolf craze. American Werewolf in London, The Howling, a lot of these other werewolf movies that have gone on to become essentially cult classics, or, just classics, especially American Werewolf in London, my favorite horror movie, by the way. They were all influential on this decision. And in fact, we actually see some pretty gruesome looking werewolf effects in this movie. And definitely they tried to copy a very famous effect done in American Werewolf, where they pump air through a latex mold to give it a stretching appearance. Like, think about blowing air into a balloon. That's kind of essentially what the effect is. It's super sweet, and you can see basically different cuts of this entire movie on YouTube. And I'll actually include in the description of this video the link to one of the more complete cuts that are available on YouTube. The plot of the movie is actually kind of a cool idea. It's that there's a werewolf in Japan that accidentally becomes irradiated and becomes big and fights Godzilla. Super simple, super interesting. And you might think, well, Godzilla doesn't really fight supernatural foes like that. And I guess you're right, but also, this is something that's not that foreign of a concept. There's actually multiple supernatural foes in Ultraman, which again, Ultraman is inspired by Godzilla, and Godzilla gets inspired by different Ultraman things, and so they both kind of go back and forth. In Ultraman Leo, there's actually several episodes in a row that are specifically horror episodes where Ultraman Leo fights a vampire, like some ghosts and goblins and different creatures. But there's been a mishmash of horror and kaiju stuff before, so it's not that outlandish to think that Godzilla could fight a werewolf. The design of the Wolfman is actually awesome, the kaiju version. He's an albino werewolf, which is a really cool idea. It's been done in other things, but it looks great here. I really love the werewolf suit that they built. And, the footage that you can find look pretty interesting. The reason that this movie never got an official release is because it's not an official Toho production. They never signed off on anything, he just kind of did it. And it's been in various forms of editing and production for like 30 years. A bunch of years ago, he said that they were trying to work on a DVD release to release it as like a fan film collection. Apparently there's more than 10 hours of collected footage in the production of this, which is insane to think about. But will it ever get an official release? I really don't think so, just because of the way that copyrights work. I would try to sell it to Toho as like a Halloween special they could put on their YouTube or something like that. Like, the actual thought of getting this some kind of an official DVD release, I don't think it's gonna happen. But the director has been optimistic, and he's still alive and still working on it now. I think a short like this really goes to show that Godzilla can be a creation that can cross over with multiple different genres and bring multiple different looks and things to the table for people. I think there's something in the Godzilla franchise for everyone. it's almost impossible to say that Godzilla's not for you. It's just that you haven't found the right Godzilla yet. I think there's so many options that almost anyone can be entertained by the franchise. I love it, and when I was in Japan last year, I did as many Godzilla things as I could. I saw as much as I could, and it was an incredible experience. And now this year is Godzilla's 70th anniversary. So for me to be able to do this project for October and bring these videos to you is just my own little tribute to the series, which I love so much. And I know that all you fans watching this do too. I like to think that you're watching the videos because of me, but come on, we all know you're watching the videos because you love Godzilla as well. So I guess that's it. After over 400 minutes filmed, Godzillatober comes to an end. 36 episodes. Insane. I've loved doing this for you guys, and even though it was a lot of work, I'm happy that it's over, but I'm also a little bit sad because this is something that I put a lot of effort into, and it became a part of my regular day working on these videos. Even though October was a pretty busy month in my personal life, I wanted to prioritize getting these done. I didn't want to fall short, and I wanted these all available for you guys for the end of the month. So thank you so much. Be sure to stick around on my channel. We're going to be airing a behind the scenes special of the creation of these. We're going to do some condensed versions of the Showa and Heisei era, so there's a little bit more coming in regards to Godzillatober. But thank you again, as always. Please like, share, comment down below whether you've seen or heard of Godzilla vs. the Wolfman. And be sure to check out the other things I have to offer on my Fire Ring channel. We've got all kinds of stuff that does not have anything to do with Godzilla, but I think you'll find entertaining too. Thank you so much, everybody. This is the end of Godzillatober. And if you're watching this on the 31st, happy Halloween, my favorite day of the year. Thanks a lot, guys. I'll see you guys soon. Take care.